Green Select Glucometer from Costless Ventures. Safidi kitoya etimimpo esho botomi ebwa mahunu sugar level abribia. Wana o diabetes anayaria hodwa emma sugar level. Esote wo brano no. Safidi ebe bonka ye baby bia wo bia no wada wonso akohu doctor ntem na wo dry bitimi ama blood sugar no aye pepepe. With Green Select blood glucose monitoring system, you get your test results in 5 seconds. Annual 5 seconds per now results are ready. And it's suitable for persons of all age. Na ne boso de at the form call Costless Ventures now on 0205-915-315. Green Select Glucometer, the best. This advert has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
DJ Sticker, we are ready. I want my people to listen to this piece. It is still on Fix the Country, Ghana. And let me commend the guys who are championing this agenda on Twitter. Charlie, they don't die. I wonder how they are doing it. Whether there are some robots always making sure the Fix the Country thing is on Twitter. In fact, ever since they started, it has not gone down like 5 in the trend zone. Every day, 1 to 5, it will be somewhere. The Chelseas will come and do their thing. Still, it will be in there. This morning, for them to show the world that they've not forgotten the agenda, it is still at number 1. In fact, earlier on the statecraft, I heard one lady who was on the panel saying that whether the police is ready to allow them or not, they are still going to do the demonstration. I heard that's the word I was looking for. I heard the Johnny Shepherd, but heard the shaker. Or see whether the police allows or not. They are going to do it. I heard the Johnny Shepherd, man. That's the right tree I was looking for. The Johnny Shepherd, man. Uncle Sona, already Nyame. We can only do this. We've seen celebrity involvement in this Fix the Country Ghana or Fix the Country agenda. And now the talents are also coming in. I think I've seen a video of Stoneboy doing some freestyle thing. I really don't know the agenda of that one. I've also seen one from Famille, also talking about something similar. But one that is clear cut for me this morning is a poetry piece from a young guy called The Postman. In fact, it is heavily loaded. Listen to what is in there, and when I come back, your grace here, Kojo King, Kofi, Asamoah, Tilly, Nipa, they are all here. I'll ask them whether they agree with the elements in this poetry piece. Listen to this.
Dear Father, our beautiful nation has become a habitat for unscrupulous criminals. It seems you are blind to our sufferings, so it's time we call you out with action. We are tired of venting our anger on social media, for it even turns out that you don't even have data. There is nothing like an independent media. They don't have brains of their own, they can't think. Funny how all of a sudden, the throats of our journalists have been slit, they can't speak. No light, no water. When we speak of it, we will be attacked. Talk used to be cheap, now expensive. We do the work, we talk less, we pay more. Our brains have been blocked to the extent that when the clock even tick-tock, our legs can't even walk our talks. We wake up in tears every dawn. The nightmares we have in our sleep are our teardrops. Nobody cares, not even you, Father. So who do we call upon? Father, please, are political offices filled with hard power liquors? For it seems when you people assume them, you become power drunk. Water flow is not regular. Yet you told us, by the end of your first term, our water problems would have been solved or on the way to be solved. This is your second term. Power supply is irregular. Fuel prices are on the rise. You have increased our taxes, yet our salaries are still the same. Minimum wage is still the same. The unemployment rate is appalling. Our nation is old, yet it's still breastfeeding. Why have you left some vital developmental projects in bushes? Is it because it wasn't part of your ideology? There is also a high cost of living, the dirty shades of corruption and bribery I don't even want to mention, let alone talk about the free whatever education. Children are studying under trees. Admitted patients, pregnant women are dying on arrival. Our roads are death traps. Father, the nation is bleeding. Yet there is no sight of a used bandage or even a first aid kit. Your youth can't even earn a decent living. Why don't you grow the economy? Fix the country. Let your children earn a better living. Do you not care about us anymore? Like you were preaching in your rallies through your campaign promises. If you do, then why allow the pilfering? Our beautiful vegetation, our water bodies have been destroyed through illegal mining. Come to our rescue, Father. Hearken to our cry. For the country is in hardship, continuous struggles and grief. Our hands have been tied, our lips sealed, our mouths shut, and all our dreams brought to a standstill. Your hard-working children are in a state of dilemma, for the careless action of people in authorities have pushed us to the wretched, cracked country walls. Hear we out. Remember when you said, God did not put us on this land to be poor, and that it is bad governance that make us poor. Fix the country. If not, soon, we your children will rise like radicals and flood the streets like madmen. When that time comes, Father, nothing will stop us. Nothing. The only thing that can stop us will be only us, and not the sight of your fireman, your gunman, or your empty skull macho man. Respect your promises and fix the country. Your son, the postman.
44 minutes after 9 a.m. This is a super one coming from the postman, one of the greatest of our land. Here is the postman. Okay, so my interest is in the fact that now the creative works are flowing out of this Fix the Country wahala. A young guy called Local also gave us something some years back. I'll surely play that one for you to listen to it, but I want to get it from my people. After listening to the postman, what he wrote in this piece, what do they think? Kojokin will start this. Mr. King, maximum 4 minutes. Let's see what you can do with it.
The postman. Yeah, that's a nice piece.
Good.
And as usual, the poet was lamenting the old issues that we know about our country, the challenges that we are facing, using words like filled with criminals, etc. So I was thinking the criminals, is he referring only to the politicians or the general people as a nation? Because I think we all fall
under the category of criminals, not only the politicians.
The politicians, but the citizens.
There are other criminals doing other things
as well. Yes, and I didn't see any solution from him. Okay, fix.
Is the poet to suggest solutions?
Yes. When you outline possible challenges for us to move forward, the way we should go is to come with solutions. Let's do it this way, let's do it that way, so that we can get possible effect or good outcome out of it. But I didn't see any solutions from that. For the things that he made mention of, I know them already. Some of us know the challenges that we are facing. But coming from the era of the fix, I think it's in support of the fix.
Exactly.
The country.
Exactly. In fact, the name of the poetry piece is Fix the Country.
Exactly. So we should go ahead a bit of coming out with suggestions that as the youth, we think when the people in leadership or in power, when they do, can also help build the nation. And in the end, I think he was preaching a bit of violence in there. The latter part of his
where he said that if they don't respond to them, they are surely going to hit the street, and not even their firemen and their macho men can stop them. He said that too. In fact, we are reviewing everything he said in there, so you are right in your observation.
At that point, I think he could have change it a bit. Because this call that our youth, some of our youth are pushing, is a very laudable one.
Are you not pushing that?
No, some of our youth are pushing it.
Go ahead.
A few of them started. Yes, it's a laudable thing that they are doing very well, and I don't think they are for violence. They are putting some message across in a very nice way that the masses will also come and throw their weight behind them, so that we, in the long run, we get positive effect out of this. So now, if we want to enter and to ask questions about governance, we need to make sure that we also know so many things about how things run. It shouldn't be always about pointing out the challenges, but we also have to come with solutions. That we think we have observed you from afar, we don't see anything from you. Now, okay, the last time I said, if should the president invite the youth, come to me for a dialogue. Okay, how do you think we can help solve some of these problems? Are the youth having this? Do they have something on table? Or do they have something in mind that they can also offer to the people? So we should move from that era of complaint and start thinking of possible solutions that we can also offer as youth, so that the country will be the better one that we are all crying for.
Okay.
So I like the piece, but some of some of the things that he made mention of, especially in the latter part, I disagree with the poet. Aside that, all the things that he made mention of is happening, and I believe he made mention of the media. The media.
Where he said the media has been silenced.
Exactly. The media, I think, they are the people that can help shaping this country. The people that the politicians fear is the media. But you see, most of the media are now in bed with.
They've compromised.
Because this is the only way that they can check the politicians.
Okay.
But they have been compromised. So it has become very difficult for us to solve some of these issues. And certain things that the media is supposed to explain for us to have a better understanding, we have that education is missing. Because they have factions, they have affiliations. So when the issue comes, instead of them treating it as it is, they will pushing it as we say, they will pussyfooting around.
They'll be pussyfooting
around the issues.
Okay.
So that aspect, he got it right over there. Yes. So I like the speech. I like the poet. But somehow, except the latter part when he was calling for violence, because I believe those who are pushing for face their country, they are not for violence.
Wow, thank you so much, Mr. King. Already I've seen some interesting comments on Facebook, so it has called my attention to announce to you that I will be reading some of your comments on Facebook. So drop them, join our live feed where Emeka Okpara is giving us all that we need to see in the studio. You can also go there, Facebook Live at Zylofon 1021. Drop your comments, I'll be reading them. And again on Twitter, you can also share yours with me. Remember, the poetry piece is coming from a poet called The Postman, and it is called Fix the Country. You agree? Mami T, you agree? 100%. Koso?
I agree 100% because obi a production in your end user. Sana ya what down honum na yet from hanum ye ni ni FM. Until ni FM wa hanan ye be echo. For those at the top. Some no a problem. The reason why they are at the top is that they claim they know our problem.
In fact, they even told us.
Right. I don't think it's about me telling them what to do. And I think even if I know what they must do, they know what to do, and what I say must be done isn't what really here almost is here, because they know what must be done. And I think aside with him and with the violent thing at the latter part, all I would say is I think we must start getting that side, because they use it on us.
How?
How need to say that? indirectly, government will send, say, go and beat the people or anything. But I don't think violence only comes in when you have to see someone shooting someone or beating someone, but how they even cripple businesses. The way they go about crippling businesses. How can a youth in this country right now get up and say they want to build a business? It's not an easy.
Charlie, it's not easy. It's not easy.
It's not an easy.
I know someone who has started a new business, Charlie. It's no joke.
You can't just get up and say opportunities in here. Now why I was sorry to say creative and we live in a country where I always say this. And here say obey at the pabako no wedding kwasi asemudu. Ye bisa asa den na sabi wudin kwasi asema so wan say me ya the pabako. Na yin ya se atwa yin say ampa. So ya de. I think we must sit down and think about all these things. Fix the country, I think, is in the right course. But the bigger picture, I feel say it has to be on an agenda that we really can have a particular fix this or fix that. But it should be an agenda that there should be an agenda for the country. So every government that comes on, whether you have your own mind, your own plans, just do what
the people
has
are
been
asking
started.
for.
Continue. Let's move from where somebody stopped or where you told us somebody couldn't go. Just move from there and take it to the next level you feel it will go. If we don't really have a national agenda, I think if we be like fix the country by building schools, they will give you an example of a school they've built.
Okay.
Fix the country by building roads, they will give you an example of roads they built. Fix the country by building hospitals, they definitely give you example of hospitals they have built. So really, what is the fix the country agenda really about? We should all come together and really have an agenda. Say this is what we want them to do.
Okay.
If really there must be something, because I don't think they don't know what to do. So I believe a postman, and if it has to get to the latter part for things to change, I think every country goes through that. But we are just shying away from that, just acting like that is not what really we want. But when it gets there too, we realize youth in a work room, and it's about time we wake up. It's not about violence that we have to get out there by beating the old men in position and telling them, but violence need be and say fix because the new term of violence right now online is about really telling people or expressing what you feel and not really about going out there to so the violence right now with this generation, I believe it's not about the fight, it's not about going out there to kill,
it's not brutal or it's not physical,
it is about we really pushing them to do what they have to do. And aside with postman.
Wow. All right, so here we are reviewing a poetry piece from a poet called The Postman, and he is giving us something called the Fix the Country Agenda. Still looking at the elements in there. Tilly Akuya Nipa will be next on this.
Good morning to everybody.
Good morning.
Please, Dofachi, good morning. How are you?
Yeah, Dofachi is okay. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so first of all, this one. So
Tilly Koso.
Yeah, so first of all, I want to just congratulate the people that are behind this whole agenda. Ever since it started, I've been watching TV and I mean, who say political people, they are strong. One more man are those they've pushed out into the media to come and do damage control.
Okay.
And the casa no so almost me the conwaya na COVID and a COVID fund and I say to I mean in Kofana you catch almost say a youth no dia omuni fasobiano. They've been able to set an agenda that will make the very busiest minister and I said the very busiest MP now offering for conversation crown in I feel I bet not TV so defending it's a nice idea. I mean, would I say all of it makes sense? No. But at least it shows that we are awake. we are awake now. We are seeing things, and then we are not just seeing. We are trying to speak about it. We are not being spectators only. We are participating.
Just as the president also said.
Yes, we are participating. We've seen that the road is not good, so we are saying fix the country.
Okay.
Now, my problem with the fix the country campaign that has been going on, all of it is, what exactly are we fixing in the country? What exactly? Because
everything that is not right, everything that is not well.
Exactly, but every government has 8 years. And if we should
put, they have 4 years.
4 years, but Oma try 8 mostly. No, one person akufado. So onya
see that's one who did the second term. Okay.
8 no.
I don't see every two. Like over every two and before. I bet you too. I buy you too.
Yeah, yes. So I'm thinking, say, if they can narrow what should be fixed, maybe after every 3 months, or half a month, something what should be fixed. No, they should let us know, because you can't tell a politician who keeps saying pipeline soon in the system that fix the country. The country is so broad that the Accra Penye country, no, they are Sunyani Atebubu. Until you tell the president or you tell people in government that fix the country, no, Koya Atebubu now, he has fixed the country. Or no, I fix okay.
And I'm sure that people will be happy when they see that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But the point is, every year, and I say even every governance, every year or some time of the year, they dedicate something. I think last year or this year was year of roads. And even that, not all roads were fixed. I'm still like you soon. So my first suggestion is say, if we can narrow specific things to, let's say, every 3 months.
But most of the people pushing that campaign, they have been mentioning some things. So they talk about light, they talk about roads, they talk about bad healthcare system, they talk about education.
Exactly. So that's exactly the problem. They are talking about everything. They are talking about everything.
They are pinpointing the areas that are not well.
And that is literally everything that is wrong with us. That is literally everything that is wrong with us. And fix the road. And then your boss 3 months. Send your multi, because all the people pushing are influencers. They cause the trends on social media. So and who said they are able to sustain that trend in there for as long as they have done now. And if they want to go 3 months, fix the road, they can do it. And no sano roads who say improvement about road now fix electricity now who say but okay fix the country. A politician that has been saying that the opening of cinemas has been a constant review no now can say fix the country obey. Now let's come down to us. I think say fix yourself. They also have a major point. Because the government of Ghana, whoever we put in position, from young people, no, we ha young mothers, no, Ghanaian mothers, and our father in the Ghanaian family, Ghanaian school, Ghanaian home, no, and then Ghanaians will go and vote for them and put them in power. A young lady was sitting here and she was saying that they are going to do the protest, and if the police said they shouldn't do, but they will go and do it and keep social distancing. I came out here and I asked them, can you do protest without social distancing? Or her to me answer, but you are sitting on national radio and you are saying something that is not true. You are a student politician and you a young youth, know she was started on national radio. So this same person will graduate and become a politician sitting in big power, and you are telling that politician say fix the country when you were young as the youth now you are causing havoc for yourself. People know the fact that we even think say your option maybe and make it post be say the fact that we think the youth of Ghana. Let me tell you something. No breberan ko school and DH and to omo no ya wonu to NDC mu ana NPP mu ene ebusia no obia ya NDC no
forever NPP
wona wako school na hu say this country no a multiple party system. Obetimia select bi eni say obenya adwuma unso so no watimia ya ama ono oye illiterate na etimia baptize wadwen ama uti say we hope nya ye NPP na NDC. And so no, you have to fix yourself first, because so who catch me say me koto ambadema if say YPP a metuma begua. If Ghana decides that you best say amba YPP will get new leadership. if we decide so the young question me corner makasi otini me question ma aba na ma YPP Kofi Asamoah me question ma aba YPP at the end of the day
can it TPP
one TPP
oh there can
TPP TPP yenya ye ko de me kwase ma aba personally ma kwase we TPP
good
minimum na kumsaba
TPP
okay makosa ma TPP at the end of the day na electoral commission abet no TPP na be win because it na ye say ya aba man and that is the greatest way we can prove to them say ABI we have changed but ye na ya dream no ye feel say your only option e MPP or NDC. My problem is that I don't na obi timi kwa abrochire otimi follow the rules to the letter of abrochire but oba Ghana or no ye Ghana's biggest problem. Otimo say youth na kasa no I don't know why the baptizing you say share your super be your mindset youth utimi behave a certain way utimi just say who be thinking pattern as a youth o say enti we ye ni obenya be leader our country oko school politicians there's politicians in school Mr. Bami me I was part of I had close friends they are corrupt than the leaders.
Patrick say omo SLC leadership nooks ne gaps ne na sifo no test conform no till train san conform na oka test conform no gaps for nooks for no
come nisa
conforming na akronform ho
Mr. Ba
so I want to know what you got free by
Mr. Ba have I not been a student before?
Personally I've been a gaps leader before.
I am a one-time nooks presidential candidate.
Wow. Okay. Who say Asamoah Okano a B pa boss no Okana wa take entrenched position say Aden Okani and this same person have been groomed. We keep saying that we keep voting for old people to lead young people, but the thing is that the old people too, whether we put young people that they have groomed the young people to become old or think as old as they think. The next Akufo-Addo or the next 20 years Akufo-Addo is the same person that is going there. It's a different body, different shape. People cannot your bar, but the same person because the same tenets of thinking, and inculcate or mumu or matches are there no or committee now said the party they have the bigger picture they want to push out. And then they push it out to all the subsidiary groups, whether we are 10, we are debe, you push it, you are all building towards one goal. And if the nation has said that one goal is not correct, why are the youth who can be vociferous and speak about things so we are also moving in that same direction? We the youth are the problem. If we don't find a way to fix ourselves, 20 years from now we'll be having the same conversation.
So the youth should fix him or herself.
Fix themselves. Know that if you want change, you can't say change and then go and then be like the people you want us to change, or still think that the people you want to change are our only options when you have about more than 10 political parties that stand for elections. What are we talking about here?
I see. The postman. Tiliba, you did not really talk about the postman's piece. You generalized it.
He just reiterated things that have been said already. As he said, there were no solutions. More of complaints and all. And complaints we've seen on social media with the same hashtag fix the country.
All right, thank you. Kofi Asamoah will wrap up this discussion for me. Kofi.
Basami.
Postman, on the arguing.
Basami Krumha, Yempe no kore. Krumha no kore, Yempe.
What do you mean?
Basami, say 7 December, sorry, say a call Akotuaba. Ubienu Okotuaba say. Mikotuaba ama mima bidimi hoso. Yokotuaba manko for so mumbe dia so mumbe boot mine any friend leaders of governance. Basami, Dubai. Say Dubai police focus on munye dumebio. Ni dum Dubai in Kenya, ni dum Dubai traffic lighter. Unum kenyo sebesi wo. Unum krono ebekoso wo. Unum confusion ebekoso. Nipa boni wo bebia nkwasa fo wo bebia, but the systems put them in check. Me yendum light e wo New York, Manhattan ehwe. Me yendum light to Times Square. Ma Dubai focus say everybody can use a gun anyhow they want. Na ready ebesi wo Dubai. It can become the next war zone in this world. What are we talking about? Ye to abaman ko for say mumbrada mumbe buye mumbe diye so basami even if people don't fix themselves, systems can fix people by force. Emra etumi mani patene basami sanka krono e normal nka krono bo e normal
ba ye bechi unti
na wo mo krono no. What are you talking about?
They are the people who are supposed to fix us, fix the system. Ghana, Ghana, New Ghana, Onyare, or Kwabucha, they are forced to wake up early, don't miss the train, or yen be better to say, but the system is working 247. So you will not mess up there. That is what we are talking about. Fix ourselves, saying, yes, and fix ya. The system must check us. Let's and we should fix ourselves. Yes, I'm but I mean, I thought there's a traffic light to do my own confusion. Yeah, and there's a traffic light. This is the same confusion. It means when system works, people are forced to adhere. But and even the legal system, basa koma de be because a man mienu na ye adwuma a man come my toilet and come and no basa about 12 to me raw. The system is not working.
Because anya 12 nko obi eyam hwie otimi.
So the system is not working. And when you fix it from up there, the people down there will have no. That is why we are voting. But I mean, that is. But I mean, sometimes it may be a free education. Free education. Yes, I know. Free education. Only one sector of the economy. Yes, I know. I COVID. But I mean, let me tell you today. So COVID fund $19 billion. We can manage COVID 100%, even less. Me know why you say $19 billion. Yeah, what are you talking about? 19 billion.
But yeah, don't underrate them.
For 30 million people, 19 billion. What are you saying?
It is not all the regions that were even hard hit.
19 billion.
Yeah.
Dollars. Brother me. 1 billion. Baku 19.
Yes, it is.
That's I mean we can give every Ghanaian $1 million and still have money there. Me say that money you don't need an economist to manage that kind of quantum of money. Say COVID number $200,000 now buying the manager okay, but 19 billion. Everybody can do that. DJ stick a bit to me managing $19 billion. Simple.
David.
Basami, again.
Or the bar command of Kofi from Ventures. So let's
fix the system. The Nipana they should serve our interest in them. They are the people who are supposed to fix the system. So and the police for Niska and the police ni and Fakasa minimum be at the top. Now ube demo Basami Kabano so that's it. But me control be face me to rent me to because I'm human right to have shelter. But because you know the system says you must pay, and you be there, you pay. Okay, you say, but Monday to Friday. Obaka say, remember Monday because me human right. You know you will be fired. So though you and your person be bedroom, but the system requires that you come to Bapa. It's an amount and Pamo Obi, and I'm one and far and to say, Sammy. Zylofon FM, time will be a pebiano. You think you'll be sitting here?
No.
Last weekend, and yeah, Tuesday. That was so big me. Now, Monday, my first in your program. Okay, say, one can say, why am I? So I am late. You might be away. Weekend, you might be away. But why am I? But why am I? So too kind.
But
system no say Tuesday why blow you are forced to come. So when you fix it at the top, the people down there, whether they like it or not, whether we don't fix ourselves, the system will fix us. Because I mean, when I hear people say that let's give the youth the power, let's empower the youth into governance, that's I mean, the youth have always since 1979 and then empower you too. The youth have always been there. J.J. Rollins, when he took over power by the power of the barrel of the gun, he was in his early 30s, late 20s, early 30s. Who was he ruling with at the time? Akatapore, Adaguba, Tachuchi Kata,
they were all
They were 29 years, 31 years. Were there no youth? When they came together and there was time to form the PNDC, constitutionalize it, do you know what they said? Before you become president, you must be 40 and above. You to know. Nobody 29, 30. So the youth will be corrupt from since. We've given ourselves the chance. Today, those who do propaganda for political parties, are they the older people? Are they the older
very
people?
young boys?
What are we saying?
There's some JV them.
What are we saying? They're not older people. It is the same. Yeah, you did them. Hey, but some I to them politics. No, no, chiga. Almost political mafia. student political leaders. So at the time, instead of serving the interest of the student populace, they were serving the interest of the political masters who put them there.
Yeah.
It's a it is the system that is making the youth. It is the system that is making us. We are all making money. We are pretending there's no problem. But I'm saying, oh, traffic light. I say, we see a ambulance and a 911 and a police traffic light. And I say, into Mumbai. Oh, Obedi this was confusion. Obedi di mo na wa koduma ko posita. Open now quite the same problem. Obe catch you because offer had ya for na hano traffic in you too much into faha. You will never go and look for the solution. You shema ko ye waduma until we all pretend obi aye na obi ahwe penny sika. So the problems compound. The problems no Debbie, menam Asamoah or the baby. N1 or branch were not in Seattle. And that's in Seattle we did like 5-10 minutes. The place was flooded. So when I got there, me try a video snap. And the man was Kofas. While we've been here now, I also offer Nadmo, so offer one penny for now. On the best of ultra video. And I'm saying, we think them penny for don't know that this place floods every year. You think they don't know? You think they don't know that the motorway has potholes? You think they don't pass there? You think they don't know that the roads are... They know they are away. Me chop me video in the content. Me a Nadmo. I don't know in this country, doesn't Accra get flooded every day?
Yeah, it does.
For how many years? Are they not aware? It is a most of flood. I mean, I'm Nadmo. Okay, that's Nadmo for all shame because all GP. But in a system, no one say you are paid based on your results. You are paid. You are paid by the hour. Interview one man, but one man can who say yeska. But I had obi to me Simon obi.
Yeah.
Mrs. Obi who said obi biti system abucha no bibini. Bibini dia tiwo abucha no odwen. Either say ebusuanya na so odwen had to be the system. Just say basami akwa twene Jonas say anamere ne adwen. O say bibini timi akasere broni kro nyini.